You said earlier, right? It's simple. And it's actually easy in a lot of ways, but no one does it. And I've watched you over the last, I mean, how long? 6 months, 12 months, speak things into reality. And we had a conversation last night or the night before last about designing your future. You said you don't like the word manifest anymore, but you described to me in quite great detail the process of envisioning envisioning one's future outside of the constraints of time, right? And setting goals outside of the constraints of time. So you now, at the point of life that you're in, how are you thinking about setting goals?
I no longer set goals.
What do you do?
I do. So I focus on the input and I allow, by universal law, for output to be emitted. So Newton's third law explains that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So whether it's at a planetary level or at a cellular level, or at an energetic level, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So what do I understand by that? In my life is that if I do something, there will be a retribution or a echoing effect in equal proportion to that, right? The energy is transferred and it's returned in the same proportion. So if I understand that I emit X amount of energy by exercising, I will have a guaranteed body and a guaranteed result because I understand that by universal law, that will happen. And I have plenty of examples in the real world to prove it. That if I eat healthy, I'll extend my life. That if I exercise, I'll extend my life. That if I do breath work, I'm going to release tension and cortisol and stress, right? These are all things that we've been understanding and proving and developing into that we need to be intuitive about. And I think that it's extremely important that people begin to be intuitive of who they are and having these self-talks. It's interesting. I don't think everybody speaks to themselves.
6% of the population, they said, doesn't have an internal dialogue, actually.
And I would probably think it's more because a lot of these internal dialogues are controlled by emotions and systems and preconditioned environments that they've been set in, which is what the Matrix is. The Matrix isn't pointing fingers at a person. You're the Matrix. Like you are part of the problem.
Because we've been programmed?
Because you haven't developed your own identity. Your identity is the adoption of what other people have told you things are.